everyone. Welcome back to H.O.W.L Tips and Tricks. My name is Emily, and I am the mentor coordinator here at the H.O.W.L Transition Program. Most of you guys already know me, but if you are new or one of our new students coming in, I will more than likely become one of your new favorite people. I am in charge of all of your mentors that you will be hanging out with throughout the semester and the year. But I'm also in charge of all of our special events that happen here on campus and in H.O.W.L, and I also run our social media page. So I'm usually coming to find you to take a picture or to talk about the new things that you guys been working on. But today we are going to be discussing meal plans and flex, and what is a meal swipe and what is flex. This will become one of your favorite things here on campus. But it's something very important that you need to know, and what you need, the important information that you need to know when it comes to eating here on campus. So about meal swaps and flex. Meal swipes and flex are the ways that you pay for your food while you're on campus. This money is from the meal plan that you and or your parent picked for you. Each person may have a different amount of flex and meal swipes. It just depends on which one you chose for while you're here at A-State. But we can discuss those more in depth in a few slides. But also, if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to ever come talk to one of the A-State staff members, one of the A-State H.O.W.L transition staff members, or your mentor, or anybody that you feel close to. We'll gladly answer it for you. So meal plans offered at A-State. So I've linked below, the link below explains the meal plan options. We will use one of the meal plans as an example to budget out your flex dollars to last the whole semester. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. One of the things about A-State is that we use the Dexco for our food. We have many different places here on campus that you can eat at, and I'll discuss those a little bit in a few slides. But let's just talk about the meal plans. So there are, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 different meal plans, but as a freshman or an incoming student, you have to choose from a very specific list. So I'm just going to go over the specific list. And then once you are in your second year, we can discuss different plans that you can choose as well. So one of the plans is the 7-day plus plan, and so that offers unlimited access to the dining hall 7 days a week. So you can come in for a meal, a snack, or just enjoy a cup of coffee or a soda. This is our most economical plan, perfect for students with a big appetite, a small appetite, or anywhere in between. Flex dollars may be used at any dining location on campus, including our campus stores. Any student living on campus may select these plans. Students with a 7-day plan may not bring guests in unless they use their flex dollars or their guest passes to pay for them. This plan also includes two to-go containers that can be used in the dining hall. Anyone who would like to purchase containers, however, may purchase them in the dining hall. Or there's the 5-day plan, which is the same thing, but instead of having access to the dining hall 7 days a week, you only have access to it Monday through Friday. We usually recommend, if you don't have a vehicle, to use the 7-day access plan for your freshman year, just so that while we're working on our transportation and figuring out ways to get food off campus, you always have a guarantee to be able to eat, and you can eat whenever you want within the hours of the dining hall hours. Which those can be located on the A-State website, also on the A-State Dining Instagram and Facebook page. So there are the 3 different options for those plans we just discussed. So there's a 7-day with $300 flex, or there's a 7-day with $450 flex, or there's the 5-day with $400 flex. And I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what does flex mean? So flex is pretty much a prepaid gift card, you can say, that's on your student ID that is set aside for you to use throughout the semester. And like the little insert said, you can use them at the other restaurants or the campus stores on campus, which I will talk about those in just a few minutes. But most of the time, our students choose the 7-day with one of the different flex options. If you're not a fan of the dining hall food, which it is very good food because it's very different. Like there's so many different options in the dining hall. They have a pizza station, they have a salad station, they have a sandwich station, they have usually they do a different ethnic station each week. They have desserts and all the different types of sodas that you can choose from, salads, soups, all the good stuff. So there's plenty of options in the dining hall that you can use for your meal swipes. But if for some reason you do not like that, you can use your flex dollars to eat on campus as well, or to use them at the campus store. One good thing about our meal plans is that you do get to-go containers that you can go inside the dining hall and make yourself a to-go plate and take it back to your dorm or to wherever, like maybe you're having a meeting at dinner time, and so you may need to just go grab you something real quick, and then you can go and take that to-go container with you wherever you may be needing to go. And then they have a place to where you return the containers, and they'll give you a fresh one each time that you turn in a new one. You also get guest passes. You only get 5 of them a semester. So when you use your guest pass, like you can use it when your parents come and visit, you'll just need to let the attendant know that you want to use your guest pass. So, alrighty, so that's our meal plan. So let's keep on trucking through this. Let's see. Okay, so A-State dining and store options. So we have a lot of different food options here on campus. Most of our food options are located in the Union. We do have a campus store that is not located in the Union. It is in the North Park Quads. It's the North Park Quads to Go Center. And then we also have Einstein Bagels, which is located in the Humanities Building. But in the Union, we have Chick-fil-A, which is the #1 hit here on campus. You can use Flex or your debit cards. A-State is a cashless campus, so keep that in mind that you can, if you want to pay for something here on campus, you must use your student ID and or your debit card because they will not accept cash. Vending machines will accept cash, but not nowhere else on campus will use cash. Freshens. Freshens is a smoothie bowl place. You can get smoothies, you can get rice bowls, you can get salads, wraps. It's one of my favorite places to eat at. The KC barbecue rice bowl is one of my favorites. We have House Grill, which is kind of like a Southern comfort food. It has the cheeseburgers, it has chicken strips, French fries, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, different types of sandwiches. It just has all of the greasy things that most people like to eat. Their cheeseburgers are amazing along with their French fries. So you can use your Flex dollars or your debit card at House Grill. We do have something new that just opened on campus recently called the Sweet Shop. The Sweet Shop has ice cream, sodas, candy, all things sweet. So you can use your Flex dollars or your debit card. While on campus. And then there's the dining hall. So the dining hall, you can use your meal swipes, your flex, or your debit card. But if you have the meal plan, then we recommend you using your meal swipes and saving your flex dollars for other things on campus. So there's also Godfather's Pizza, which is one of the best places to get pizza. Their pepperoni pizza is amazing. We have Starbucks, and the Starbucks works just like any other Starbucks. If you have the app on your phone, you can use your app to earn stars like you can at any other Starbucks place. You can use your Flex or your debit card to purchase your Starbucks drinks or food. We have Scarlett's Kitchen, which Scarlett's Kitchen is one of my favorite places to eat at too because the menu is different each week. And it's more of like a buffet style to where you tell them what you want and what you don't want. And it's just really good. Sometimes they'll have Chinese food, sometimes they'll have Mexican food, sometimes they'll have just American food. It just depends on the week. Like I said, it changes each week, but you can follow the dining hall Instagram, and they often will post what the menus are for the specific places. We have 2 campus stores. One is in the Union on the 2nd floor. It has pretty much all the basic necessities you may need. They got toothbrushes, toothpaste. They have different types of snacks like chips, ramen. They have phone chargers. They have pretty much everything that you may possibly need. They have some cleaning supplies. Um, but yeah, they have things that you may need in your dorm, and you can use your flex dollars or your debit card in there. If you ever need anything that's not in the campus store, please let us know, and we'll gladly get you to the store, one of the bigger stores like Walmart, Target, or Kroger, to get the things that you may need. We have Einstein's Bagel, which is in the Humanities building. It's one of my favorite places to eat at whenever I don't want to walk all the way to the Union. It has bagel sandwiches, they have bagel pizza, they have breakfast bagels, and then they got regular bagels that you can eat with like cream cheese or peanut butter. They also sell Caribou coffee. So if you're not a fan of Starbucks, there is always Caribou coffee, so you can have that option as well. We do have sushi here on campus as well. It's located in the campus store. It's made fresh every day. Um, you can get that at both campuses stores, I believe. We also have a place off of campus that's it's right next to campus. It's within walking distance that does now offer you to pay with Flex. It's called the Edge. It is a coffee shop as well, and it also offers breakfast and lunch daily. Or late lunches. They normally close around 2:30 or 3. It just depends on the day, but their menu changes as well, and it's usually all Southern comfort food. But they just recently started allowing A-State students to use their flex dollars at their restaurant, which is amazing. We also have the Yard. The Yard, you cannot use your flex dollar. It's just debit cards, but it is located right next to the Edge across the street from the ROTC building. It has BA Burrito, it has Larry's Pizza, and it has a ramen place. So that is also another dining option here on campus. You just have to use your debit card or a credit card. You cannot use Flex at that location. So here's an example of using your flex dollars. So most of the time for our semesters during the spring and fall, they're usually 14 to 15 weeks. So I chose the meal plan that had 7-day swap, so you can go eat in the dining hall unlimited as much as you want as long as it is open, 7 days a week, and then the $300 flex. And so basically what I did was that I divided the $300 by 15, and it gave us $20 per week. And so basically what that means is you could schedule out yourself to, maybe you want to treat yourself with Hal's Grill one day instead of eating the calf for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You want to have Hal's Grill for lunch. Well, you can say that you have $10 to spend at Hal's Grill, and then you still have $10 left over that maybe you want to get a Starbucks drink one day, or you want to get breakfast at another place. You can pick what you want to eat, and if you stay within a $20 budget each week, then you should have enough flex to last the whole semester. Now, you do not have to follow the budget that is set for you. You can spend all of your flex at once. If you spend all of your flex in the first couple of weeks of school, then you're out of flex. So then you would either have to purchase more flex to put on your card, or you would have to go without and use your debit card to purchase whatever you're needing to purchase. So we recommend trying to follow a budget and to eat in the caf in the dining hall, because that's what you have paid for to do anyway. But there's also nothing wrong with treating yourself with things that you may need. But also to keep maybe a surplus of your flex. Maybe you end up needing to get more cleaning supplies and you didn't budget for your cleaning supplies. Then that way you can get it on campus, and you can make sure you're able to clean, your room or whatever that may be. But we will also help you with that. So if you ever have any questions, we will gladly help. We'll help you set up your budget, because like I said, this is just an example. Some people have different meal plans, so this isn't going to be the exact thing that you may have. And we will gladly sit down with you and kind of talk it out and see what maybe you are thinking that you would want to do, to see if we can make it fit within your budget. So there's the budget. And then lastly, so how do I use the meal swaps in the flex? So we've talked about it, but how do you actually do it? So your meal swipes are located on your student ID card. You will get a student ID when you come here on campus. And when you're using your meal swap, so when you go into the dining hall, you can either use meal swaps or flex. When you go into the dining hall, you need to talk to the attendant and say, I would like to use my meal swipes or my meal plan and not my flex. That way they don't take away on your flex. Um, Sometimes we've had issues with that students forget to tell the attendant that you're wanting to use meal swaps, and then they get their flex is disappearing because they're taking it off of their flex. So just be mindful of that and make sure you just tell the attendants that are sitting up there when you go to swipe your card that you would like to use your meal swipes and not flex. And that is it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can always email us. You can set up an office time with me, or with anybody here in Hal, or you can talk to your mentor. We'll gladly answer any questions that you may have. Thank you for listening to all things about meal swipes and flex. I hope you have a great day.